What's up, I'm Chancellor Community, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we will be carrying on with the Motherlode collection. In this video, there will be TV shows, theatre acts, and comedy. This is the Motherlode collection part 3. Without further ado, let's start. So we're going to start off with the original Sooty show, Wit and Wild Water Fun. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Bottom Series 3. Here's the back. Here's the disc. The Office, the complete second series. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Everybody Loves Raymond, the complete 4th season. Here's the back. Here's disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4, and disc 5. Frog and Friend, 6 stories about friendship. Here's the back. Here's the disc. The Wiggles, Ready Steady Wiggle. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Dinosaur Train, Have You Heard About the Herd? Here's the back. Here's the disc. Now moving on to the next pile. We've got a box set of Ewan McGregor and Charlie Boorman, The Long Way Round. Here's the back. Here we got the first one. Here's the back. Here's disc 1, disc 2. The second one. Here's the back. Here's disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3. Having a bit of problems. I'll sort that out later. The third one. Here's the back. Here's disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3. I'll have to sort the box set out later. Oops, sort it out. Now moving on to the theatre acts. We've got Hey Mr. Producer. Here's the back. Here's the book. Here's disc 1. Disc 2, and disc 3. So if I pronounce any of these wrong, we've got Dry Lion. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Cortio. Here's the back. Here's the disc. La Nuba. Here's the back. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. Allegria. Here's the back. Here's the disc. This one I showed in part 2, but it wasn't a movie, it was a theatre act. Here's the back. Then we got our last theatre act, which is Notre Dame de Paris. Here's the back. Here's the book. Here's the back. The DVD case. Here's the back. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. Now we're going to be moving on to the comedies. We've got Lee Evans, XL Tour 2005 Live. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Lee Evans, Wired and Wonderful live at Wembley. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Lee Evans, So What Now, Series 1. Here's the back. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. The Best of Dave Allen. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Ricky Gervais, Live 1 and 2. Here's the back. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. And to end off this video, we have got Stephen Fry in America. Here's the back. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, guys. That's been brilliant. This is the end of part 3. Part 4 will be the music part. Also, I did have some CDs left over here, but those will be involved in possibly a bonus video. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll talk to you all in part 4.